All right, let's get a look at that forecast here this afternoon. Bring in Jessica to time it all out for us the rest of the day.
We're going to see some snow here soon.
Yeah, snow soon, guys. Still got about 24 hours or so before the snow returns. In the meantime, we're going to enjoy some temperatures that are above the freezing mark. So we're well into the mid to upper 30s right now as we head into the afternoon. Many of us will try for at least 40 degrees through the second part of the day. So at or above average temperatures are going to be likely. And today is probably the last day that we're going to have those, at least during the daytime hours. Technically, our high for tomorrow is likely to happen around midnight, but then temperatures will be falling from there. Out there today, winds have still been a little breezy. We had a good breeze from the south-southwest yesterday. That's continuing today, so it helps to get a little boost in those temperatures. But still some stronger gusts over 30 miles per hour for areas like Ashtabula and Mansfield. We'll keep that potential for some gusts over 30 miles per hour in the forecast as we go through the rest of today. Did sneak in a little bit of sunshine if you're up early this morning. Not quite as much as yesterday. The clouds have been filtering in. We do have a couple of just spotty showers that are trying to show up on radar. Still some dry air in place at the surface, though, so glad that's not even going to be reaching the surface anytime soon. We are, however, going to watch off to the west and northwest. We've got a just quick little system that's moving through the Great Lakes. More snowfall, rain up in areas of Michigan and even southern Canada at this point. We're still going to keep a close eye on that little area of rain across northeastern Indiana and pushing into far western Ohio. That's going to try to head our way. It could give us just a couple of brief rain showers as we go through the afternoon. Even if we see some of that rain falling, not expecting any big issues with that, maybe just enough that if you're out and about, you feel those drops, or you might need to use those windshield wipers very briefly. So the rest of the day, we do keep clouds in the forecast. Again, as stray rain showers not out of the question. Temperatures should be improving into at least the low, if not mid 40s for some locations. We are looking quiet as we get into that evening commute and much of the evening hours as well. Heading into tomorrow, though, things do start to change, especially through the second part of the day and into Thursday. We'll have some snow around. That's going to turn into some lake effect snow, especially Wednesday night and into Thursday. So allow for some extra time, especially with that Wednesday evening commute. And then for Thursday, it's really going to be focused on where we still have that lake effect snow lingering for a few locations. So we'll walk you through this with that National Designer hour-by-hour forecast again. Any brief rain is going to be out of here very quickly through the afternoon. Or looking dry with no issues for this evening's commute. You should be good to go there. Heading into tomorrow morning, temperatures, we're likely going to have our highs before sunrise tomorrow. So we start tomorrow off in the 30s. We'll have the chance for some rain showers for a few locations, at least for the morning commute. Don't think it's really anything that's going to slow you down too much, but as we go through the day, we're going to get our front to arrive. As that front moves through, it's going to shift our winds around, pull in some colder temperatures, and mean that we get that chance for snow rather than any kind of rain into the picture. So we'll see that chance for a quick burst of snow right along that front. As that front pushes out, so does that steadier, more widespread snow. However, behind that front, we've got colder air coming in over the more open lakes and a good wind coming in from the west and northwest. So that's going to set us up with a little bit of lake effect that's already developing by the evening commute. Temperatures will also be down in the 20s by the time we get into that evening commute. So some slick conditions certainly going to be possible for that evening drive. Again, plan on needing at least a little bit of extra time there. Lake effect is going to be kicking in as we go through tomorrow evening and tomorrow night as well. Where we have those lake effect bands setting up, that could mean some accumulations by the time we get into Thursday morning and some ongoing issues for a few locations where those bands persist. We are going to have a little bit of that lingering, especially for the first part of Thursday. We do look a little drier by later in the day. As far as accumulations go, definitely not the most we've had this season. Most of us under 2 inches, locally up to 3 to 6, especially some of those areas of the snow belt where we have some of those heavier bands persisting. So we'll look at that Union Home Mortgage forecast again. 40s for today, falling temperatures for tomorrow with that weather impact alert for Wednesday, Thursday. Temperatures are going to be staying chilly as we go through the rest of the week and into next week as well.